Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here. It's time for a new video. It indeed is that time of year once again where I wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Even if you don't celebrate it, I'm wishing you it because I don't really like it either. Especially not the build-up. The day itself's okay. But all the bullshit other than that, nah, can do one. But anyway, this is my little look back at the year that has just been on the channel specifically. We'll have a little look at what we've got planned for next year. I want to give my thanks to the people who've liked the videos and have watched them and whatnot. The new subscribers, thank you very much. Indeed, there have been some this year. The biggest growth on the channel ever. Mainly due to one 30-second clip, but it just shows you don't necessarily have to be good at making YouTube videos to get subscribers. There's great channels out there with very little subscribers, and there are plenty of people out there, as we know, who do not deserve the amount of subscribers they have. At the end of the day, this is a channel with very, very little production values, as good as none. We talk about my favourite kinds of video games and music, and that's just that. And in the last couple of years, however it's happened, I have genuinely seen a little bit of growth in regards to video views. So we'll be talking, after a couple of months of a walkthrough of a game being up, it's the difference between 10 views and 50 views, and that's 40 extra, and that's the kind of growth that I'm seeing. And I'm not in this for the money, because if I was, I'd have quit a heck of a long time ago. But that is really cool. That means a lot to me. And you check the analytics and you'll feel downtrodden, because most of those people don't genuinely stick around to watch the videos. Of course they don't. But it's growth, and a few more thumbs up here and there in views keeps me going on a year in, year out basis, and keeps me fresh. And this is just a hobby, but I've always enjoyed doing it, and I'm going to continue doing it, even though YouTube is pretty shit, and it is indeed a shame. But anyway, I digress. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you guys, actually, just saw that last year, I had a look back, 2022, I made 69 videos altogether for the year. 2021, I made 82, and I thought to myself, well, I'm slacking. But I did remember, obviously, that was partially in lockdown as well, so I should bear that in mind. I don't know how many videos I made in 2020. I'm not 100% sure, but this might well be in 1080p. Guys, I'm spoiling you. This bald head in 1080p, you've never had that before. I'm going 1080p instead of 720. We are really well and truly in 2012 now. Okay, so looking back on the channel, my last Merry Christmas subscribers video, I uploaded a random funny clips on my Xbox DVR video. I just uploaded my annual yearly Evil Within clips video, although I didn't even some Evil Within clips within that last year, but it had other games in as well. There was a gaming pickups video in late January. My Black Sabbath albums ranked worst to best. I continue to do that, where we look at a band or artist's discography, and I review and give my opinion on that said band. Some of my favourites of all time. Enjoyed it for doing Black Sabbath. And then there was a set of 4 videos in a row, Football Manager videos, just one-off videos, looking back on the old Football Manager games. I did that in 2021 for 2005, 6 and 7. And then this year I did it for 2008, 2009, 2010, 2012. They've all got over 100 views. Great for the channel. So I've got some football fans on board. I will be doing 2014. I did 2013 as well this year, but later on after those. I will be doing 2014 sometime next year. Then I did a Let's Play of Max Payne 1 in April, and then Max Payne 2, I believe, in about August, September. Thoroughly enjoyed them. Absolute classics. They're going to get remade, so I'm looking forward to that, and they're just incredible. Nothing more needs to be said. You want to watch that, it's in the playlists. 2 really short games and just absolutely incredible legendary experiences. And then I did not first, but I did a playthrough, a walkthrough, kinda, of Resident Evil Village. The best Resident Evil, in my opinion, since 4. That is including the remakes, yes, because I like the remakes, but look, I've been through this many times before in the past when they came out. They changed too much, and that's just a Capcom remake for you. But I really enjoyed Village. I didn't adore it, but I enjoyed it. I like the backtracking, I like the combat, I like the upgrade system. Heck of a lot better than 7 in my opinion. More of what a Resi game should be. And the level design, when you left the castle area and you upgraded and you used the weapon wheel and went to all those areas where you were previously, but all the areas were locked, the doors and cranks and everything, and now they weren't. I really enjoyed that. And then I did quite a few clickbait reaction videos, my reactions to Resident Evil 4 Remake and Callisto Protocol, all the goings on at Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fests and whatever the friggin' hell E3 is called this year. These days, I should say. Another gaming pickups video in July. I should have another one out for you guys next month. Then a Let's Play of Sonic CD, which was one of the weirdest things. They got views immediately and then got no more views. I should have checked the analytics. I might actually go back because it was weird. In my head, I was thinking maybe a Sonic forum is, because you know what Sonic fans are like. If you don't, let me tell you, they're very passionate, maybe slightly autistic. A lot of fun. But yeah, quite a few of the videos got hundreds and hundreds of views, and really delighted about that. Not my favourite Sonic game, to be honest, but I still enjoyed it, and I'm hoping maybe to bring Sonic CD to the channel this year. And there is the Football Manager 2013 play and chat. I did my first playthrough of the Resident Evil Village Shadows of Rose DLC. It was pretty good. It was alright. It wasn't great. That doll part, though, glad that I reacted to that. That was amazing. That was a fantastic part of that DLC. I did a 2-video long play, which is something I might do every so often now on the channel with some of my ultimate classic games. 2 games I've already done walkthroughs of. We already know this, but it's a new format. If anybody wants to go from chapter to chapter within the same video, they now can do so with updated strats and whatnot. Dead Space Impossible difficulty. Only did that a month ago. Chapters 1 to 6, and then chapters 7 to 12. Did the same with the masterpiece that is The Evil Within. Chapters 1 to 8, 9 to 15, and then did a Radiohead albums ranked worst to best. It's the end of a tough working week, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies if I'm struggling to speak English. I'm sure you will forgive me. I bloody well hope you will. It's the season of goodwill after all. But ladies and gentlemen, what do we have planned for next year? Well, this is subject to change, of course, but I might... It's a long story, and I will get to this within the gaming pickups video, but I might be doing a Callisto Protocol walkthrough on the hardest difficulty, permadeath. I must hate myself because that ain't going to be easy. We'll see how it goes. I might upload my first Dead Space Remake playthrough. I might upload my first Resident Evil 4 Remake playthrough. If I don't, I will try to bring out a hardest difficulty like walkthrough for those games. In February, we're going to have an Elliott Smith, one of my favourite musicians of all time, albums ranked worst to best. Albums ranked worst to best in the late summer, early autumn time of either Red House Painters and 9 Inch Nails. I will do maybe another long play of either The Evil Within 2 or Dead Space 2. I'm going to be buying a PS5 sometime next year, so my first playthrough of The Last of Us Remake. I've played the original many times, one of my favourite games of all time, but the remake, and then maybe a Last of Us Part 2 playthrough, where I'll probably, it's not first playthrough yet again, just playing on Survivor, criticising the story, but absolutely loving the gameplay. Could be an interesting one to do, will be a long one, but yeah. And then just other left of field nonsense. Also, 2 casual Let's Plays as well as Sonic CD in the pipeline. Spec Ops: The Line, love that game, and Hotline Miami 1. So if you're interested in those 2012 video games, ladies and gentlemen, as they indeed do turn 11 this year, then please feel free to watch. Right, we're running in at 8.5 minutes now. I like to keep these another 10 minutes. So thank you for all the new subscribers. Thank you for the likes. 265 subscribers now. A pitifully low number, but genuinely, the numbers don't mean that much. Let me tell you right now, there are people out there on this website, they get 1,000 subscribers, they get tens of views per video. There are people out there with about 500,000 subscribers and they're now barely getting any views. That is the way it works on this website, on Twitch, wherever you go. The numbers game that matters most to me is the views, and they have steadily grown, and that means genuinely quite a lot because it just keeps me going. This website is a bit of a joke these days, but here we are, and there's certain people I've known on this website for a long time and on Twitch, and yeah, that should be celebrated. But yeah, that's everything that's to come. 2022, on a personal note, has been a slightly better year than 2021, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the cusp of the World War III. We're on the cusp of the end of the world, and meat is going to be outlawed soon, and common sense as well. But, you know, it could be worse indeed. Going to get a PS5 and got some good games to look forward to. And not done any Walker's Crisp videos this year. Gary Lineker and the boys and the think tanks at Walker's, they need to come up with some new shit. But who knows what'll happen. But I guess my plans for next year, let's look to aim for more than 75 videos. But thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.